Okay, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody can hear me just fine. So it is 8:45, at least by my clock. So we're going to go ahead and start class and get everything going. Is everyone doing okay this morning? Yeah, yeah. Good. Are we awake? I know it's so hard. Are we good? Some people are still in the dark. You're all hiding. Okay, so I had the agenda up for those of you who are here a little early, so you kind of can see what we're going to do today. So I want to talk a little bit about how things are going to go. So when we're in a session like this is kind of a live class session. Okay, when we have our live class sessions, I do ask that you are here on time because we are going to start right on time. I do want to make sure that I respect your time and that I don't keep you here for forever because most of our lessons, once we get started with everything, most of our lessons probably won't take that long. And it'll just be the first few lessons I would assume that will take a little while because we're just getting started on things, getting things up and running and kind of just reminding you on a few things and how things go, okay? So I will record all the lessons. If you are not able to be here, you have to watch them, okay? The things that we talk about are usually tied to things that are required in Summit, okay? So you need to watch everything that I put out there on Classroom. If you don't, the first thing I'm gonna say to you is, did you watch the video? Okay, if you send me questions about what's happening, I'm gonna say, did you watch the video? And you're gonna say no. I'm gonna say, okay, you need to go watch the video. And then if you still have questions, and that's not me trying to push you off onto something else, that's me telling you that you need to basically go do your class, and then come back and ask me questions. Because what it is you haven't gone to class yet. You see, does that make sense? Okay, because this is our class. And if you haven't watched the Zoom session yet, if you missed our Zoom session together, you technically haven't gone to class yet, right? Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. So if there's something out there, when I say that there hasn't been, and I say, don't take it personally if have you watched the video yet? Okay. The thing, just that's one of the things you always need to do is go check and see if there's a video. If I send you an email out there saying that there's a video on Classroom, always go check the video. Okay. Okay. So on Zoom also, it would definitely be nice to see everyone's faces just because, it's nice to actually have some interaction with people. I don't see people during the day. All I have is you guys. So it's just nice to kind of see people and to talk to you guys and to get your feedback and things like that. It's nice to have students to teach and to be around. Teaching is not the same without students. So it's always good to have you guys involved and participate in things like that. So these Zoom sessions are a way for me to get to know you all and to teach you all and such. So it's always good to see your faces and get to know you guys a little bit. If you have questions, make sure that if you have questions, it's okay to unmute yourself and just say, Ms. Cox, I have a question, and just make sure you say your name so that I can, because sometimes we have a lot of people on here and I might need to find you, and just say your name and I'll find you and then I'll just go ahead and ask your question. Other than that, just keep yourselves muted. No private little chats or anything like that. I don't think I have it turned off just yet, but if I find out there are problems with that, I will. So, respect yourself, respect our class, respect your learning. You guys are in high school now, and so, that's kind of a big deal, and I want to treat you like you're in high school, okay? So I'm gonna trust you and assume that you guys know how to respect each other. Sound like a plan? Yeah, cool. Okay. You guys have any questions for me before we get started? Yeah, Devin?
Since we're not actually at school, does that mean every day is that day?
And every day is a what?
Hat day.
A half day?
Hat day.
Oh, hat day. Oh, well, sure. Yes, you can wear a hat. Totally fine with me.
Thank
You can bring your dog to school every day. It's totally
Can I
fine.
eat these Fritos?
Not right now.
Works for me.
I want the Fritos.
You can bring your dog to school every day too. It doesn't bother me. I wish I could bring my dog to school every day. I would do that too.
Okay, buddy.
So,
Okay.
Let me start.
so yes, you can wear a hat. It's totally fine. So,
Thank you.
you're welcome. All right, guys. So any other questions? The only thing I require is that y'all, that the guys, you got shirts on, girls, like, you know, no bathing suits, things like that. You know, everyone's like pretty much covered. You know, we're all dressed for school. I'm not worried. I mean, pajamas, as long as you guys are like I said, covered. You know, you gotta, you know, I mean, I know you're at home, you're comfy, that's fine, but, you know, be covered, be, you know, decent. People can see you. Okay. Anyway, any other questions for me about like Zoom and things like that? Okay. The next thing on my agenda, and let's see, I gotta, I think I had some questions about, I've had a lot of questions about, let me pull this over here so I can see it. I have two different screens. So when I look away from you all, I'm not looking away. I have two different screens and I'm trying to, and I have like a million different things going on my desk. So I have like a Zoom, I have a document camera over here, I have a PowerPoint over here, I have all kinds of different things. So I'm still getting used to my little setup and the best way to do it. So, okay, so Summit. I have so many questions about Summit still. So who actually went out and watched the video that I posted? Who went out and watched the video that I posted? Because out of 150 students that I have on virtual students, 20 of you watched it. And I still get questions about it. Okay? Like I said, guys, what's the first thing I'm going to ask you if you ask me questions about something that I posted on Classroom? What did I say?
Go watch it.
Go watch the video. Go watch the video. Did you watch the video? Okay. Right. That's, I mean, I know it's a 20-minute video, y'all, but I mean, that's 20 minutes and there's 155 of you that are asking me the same question. Okay. There's a reason I put that video out there for you all. It's not because I don't want to talk to you. I don't mind talking to you. Okay. But when everyone's asking me the same questions, I put that stuff out there because I want to help everybody. I figure that if everyone's asking me the same stuff, then everybody's got the same questions. Okay, so you all have to go out and watch those videos. So please don't take it personally when I say, have you watched the video? Okay, it's not a personal thing. Okay, that is me asking you if you have used the resources I have provided for you in order for you to be successful. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense for everybody? Good. Okay, fantastic. All right, so let's go take a look at Summit because I want to make sure that everybody's clear. I have it pulled up for you all. Let's see. Where's my screen? Okay, here we go. Share my screen. I gotta share the right screen. I have so many screens open. It is crazy. All right, can you all see Summit? I can't see you guys anymore. Let's see. Where'd you all go? There you all are. Okay, so can everybody see my Summit page? Yeah, good. Okay, so now Miss Hackett has a lot of things on here for her math people, okay? All right, and that's when you all log in. When you log in, yes, you will see announcements from your teachers, okay? Not all of your teachers, because all teachers do not put announcements on here, okay? I am the one, I use more Remind and Google Classroom for my announcements. I don't really use Summit for announcements, okay? Because most of my students, I just got into the last couple of years, I got into when I used Summit and Classroom, I just got in the habit of using Remind and Classroom because it was just easier. My kids preferred that. But I had a lot of students going, well, I don't see any assignments. I don't see a rubric, okay? You guys have to go into your assignments. You have to go into looking at your work, okay? Can I have a volunteer for someone for me to go in and look at so I can look at someone who is in 9th grade, who is in English 1, so I can look at their stuff, so I can show the class what their stuff looks like. So, because this is, I think me looking at someone else's, this fake student account is what's confusing people. So would someone volunteer me to look at their account so I can show the class what it looks like? Thank you, Matthew, I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm gonna go and look at Matthew. Okay, so Matthew, you have an announcement from your teacher, from your math teacher, Miss Hackett. Okay, so she's got one announcement for you. Okay, so when I want to see the rest of your classes, or if I want to see if I was you and I want to see the rest of my classes, I'm going to go over here to my year view. And I'm going to see all of the classes. It's also going to tell you that you have a mentoring session set up with me coming up pretty soon. So you need to check in and do all your pre-work, okay? Because I'm your mentor as well. All right. So so these are all the classes that you're enrolled in on Summit. Okay. So for my class, this is your first unit. So you can click on that and you can see what has been assigned to you so far. Now, right now, the only checkpoint that has been assigned to you is your ACT rubric. This is the only thing. Does everybody understand that? That is the only checkpoint. I'm going to tell you guys right now for this unit. Okay, and I know I've said this. I know I've said this over and over and over again, and some of you get it, and some of you are still struggling with this, and that's totally fine because this is all new to everybody, and that's okay. Each of these pieces in Summit is like a chapter in a book. It's like a unit in a book. Okay, this Odyssey is a unit that we are studying in our English class, okay? What that means is that there are pieces that we are building upon before we get to our final project, which is the essay, all right? So in other words, the essay is the final product. So even in class, I would give you a piece of paper that described the entire essay and what I was going to be looking for. Okay, it would be a big long explanation about what that paper was and what was going to happen. But in this sense, because it's Summit, it tells you here what's going to happen. Okay, we have got like 15 steps to do before we even get to the paper. Okay, like all this number 1, this is just number 1. We have about 15 to get to before we get to the paper. Okay, I have a lot of people asking, well, where's the Odyssey? I can't find the Odyssey. Why can't I read the Odyssey? I can't find the information to do that. Okay, well, I know. I don't have it out there yet because that's not, our step for that hasn't gotten to that point. All right, we do baby steps, okay? I don't throw everything out there for you so that you get overwhelmed because that's the last thing I want. I don't want you to be overwhelmed and just everything thrown at you at the same time. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah? Okay. So, and I appreciate the fact that you guys some of you are just gung-ho and want to get it done and stuff like that. I appreciate that. And I do understand that. However, this is a pretty big paper, okay? And it's the first big paper that you're going to have in high school, and I want to make sure that you guys are prepared for it, all right? So just trust me. We will get there. I'm not going to let you down. and I'm going to make sure that you have all the information that you need in order to make this paper a successful paper. Okay? I promise. And I've got your back. I swear. So, I think once we get through this first unit, you'll understand a little bit more about Summit and how it works. Okay? But there are steps within Summit and how everything works and how it goes. Okay? So like I said, there's about 15 steps that we're going to take in this before we actually get to the paper itself. Okay? So, and today you're going to do your second step. I'm going to open it up for you guys so that you can start working on that. Okay? And then, but if you have not turned in your ACT Aspire group, or if you have not done that, you need to get that done, because once I open up that second one, if you do not complete number 1 and number 2, I will not open up number 3 for you. Okay? Does that make sense? I am not going to give you more than you can handle, and I'm not going to keep piling on work for you until I know that you're ready. And I don't want you to get behind and get so behind that you just stop. Okay? So, if you are not done with ACT rubric and the timed writing event that we do today, I'm not going to open up that third checkpoint for you on Thursday when we open that up. Okay? For those of you who haven't completed the ACT rubric and the timed writing. So both of those have to be done before I open up number 3. Okay? Has everybody got that? Everyone good? Any questions on that so far? Okay. Number 3 is when we really start getting into like the Odyssey and gods and goddesses and things like that. So it'll be, if you like Greek mythology, you're going to like this. Okay. Greek mythology. I like Greek mythology. I think it's pretty cool. So, but anyway, so ACT Aspire rubric. I've had a lot of questions about how to turn it in. If you click on this, and like I was telling before, I can't do it because I can't change things as Matthew, okay? I can't go in here and pretend I'm Matthew and change his work. But if I go in here and I was to highlight everything on here, I can erase all of this. I can hit delete and erase all of this if I was Matthew. And I can put, oh, my lights just went off. Hang on, I gotta move. It'll probably happen again. I need to start teaching from standing up. I wish they'd give me a camera where I can move because I don't like sitting down anyway. When you're on here and you do Summit, you can erase all of this stuff and put your own information here, okay? When you do that, so you guys can still see my screen, right? We're still good? You can still see it? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. If you can't, just let me know, because I feel like I can't, it's hard to tell if you guys can see what I've got going on over here. So you guys can erase everything over here and put your own information on here. You can type on this, all right? You can also create it somewhere else, like Canva or Google Slides or a Google Doc. If you create it in a Google Doc, you can paste the whole thing and you can you can copy and paste it into here, okay? If you create it in slides, you can make sure that you have the document shared and you can copy the link and share it in here. You can, if you do it in Canva, you can copy the link and paste it in here. A lot of people said they are having trouble with a theme. The theme can be anything that you want, as long as school appropriate, but the theme can be anything you want. I've had some really cool themes that I've never seen before this year, and it's really neat because I've been learning a lot of stuff. And it's amazing about the things that I'm actually learning about when the students are telling me about in regards to this essay and how they relate to certain things. So, but just keep that in mind. It can be, just be creative, and it could be anything at all. And you can relate it to this essay and this rubric. So, but anyway, when you're done with that, all you have to do is hit request feedback. When you hit request feedback, it will submit it, okay? When it submits it, I will get this notification and I will show you, it'll probably tell me I need to log out. Yep. Let's see. I will get, see, I have 6 people that are waiting for me to grade theirs. Okay. So it will tell me that I have somebody that needs theirs graded. Okay. So when you hit that request feedback button, I will get that. It will notify me. Does that make sense? Okay. Does anybody else have any questions about Summit or the ACT Aspire rubric? Please, guys, please ask now, because I want to answer these questions because I keep getting the same questions and I just want to make sure that we get everything answered. I've got a couple of chats. Let's see. No, okay. Do we have, okay. No, we don't have the calls both on A days and B days. No, we will not. And we may not have them on every A day either. So right now we will, but we will not have them not every single day. No, we will not. Okay. Any other questions for now? About anything? About this, anything that we've talked about so far? It's okay. I promise I won't bite. You can't bite through the computer. I'm nice, I swear. You're gonna ask me questions. You can private message me through chat. I promise I won't say anything. I won't say who it is. Okay, I'm just checking. Just want to make sure. Okay. I just want to give everybody an opportunity. Okay. So everybody's good. We're all comfortable. We're all comfortable. We're all good. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Oh, where's my buttons? Where'd they go? Ah, I lost my buttons. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's see. Where else are we today? Where'd my PowerPoint slide go? Oh, that's not where it went. There it is. Okay, so assessment. Okay, so who did not take their assessments yet? They're beginning of the year assessments. Show of hands. Who didn't take those yet? Yeah, okay. All right, not very many. So we will be rescheduling those. I don't know when. I'm going to try. We're pretty short on time. And so it'll probably be scheduled in the mornings, guys, as much as I hate that. I know that you hate that. But unfortunately, that's my only time I have available because I have my virtual classes on A days and I have my live classes on B days. And so my only time is on B days first thing in the morning. And so that's looking like that's going to be the only time I can do it. I'm going to try to see if I can get someone to help me in the afternoons. But like I said, I'm just going to be kind of a hit and miss to see how things work. But I'm going to see kind of how my schedule goes this week and see how the lessons and everything work. So hopefully I will let you know fairly quickly how that goes. Okay, so I will send those out as soon as I get those taken care of and get those rescheduled. I've gotten a few emails about that as well. So don't worry, I have not forgotten about those and I will get those taken care of. Okay, so you will have daily work each day. So on Google Classroom, and this will also be considered your attendance, I guess, because we can't really take attendance on with virtual classes, I guess, because we don't have a normal class because it's asynchronous. I mean, we have this, but because you are able to take class and come back and watch these sessions at your convenience, the idea is for you to take class when it's convenient for you. So these vocabulary daily work things and these grammar things are going to be something, yes, you need to know because eventually, like at the end of the semester, you're going to be tested on. However, they are going to be also considered your attendance for the day. So for each class. And because we do have to keep track of that for the state. So it is very important that you all do those so that we can let people know that you're here and that you are in school and that you are actually doing your work. Okay. Does that make sense? This is not busy work, guys. This is stuff you need to know. Okay. Everything that you are doing from a virtual standpoint in my class is exactly what they are doing here in class live. Okay. So if for some reason you decided that, okay, virtual school is not working for me, I need to be back in school with my friends, and or they come up with a vaccine for COVID and everyone's back in school, or whatever it is, then you will be right on track with everybody else. Okay, nothing will be different. Everything will be the same. You've learned the exact same stuff that they have. Okay, is that, you guys with me? So you are doing the exact same stuff that they are. Nothing is any different. Okay. I mean, there may be a few little different things because obviously we can't we can't walk around the room and put things on the walls and stuff like that like they do in regular classrooms, but we can, but project wise and learning wise, you are doing the same thing. Okay. And so anywho, and I can still do group projects, and I have some planned. So you guys get to do group projects too, and you guys can do those. So I have those figured out, which will be fun for you. Okay. All right, so let's go to Google Classroom. Everyone should have a Google Classroom code. You should be on Google Classroom by now. On your Google Classroom, you should see, the best way to find this is on your Google Classroom tab. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, some of you will not see these because, can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah. Everybody awake? You guys still awake? Still with me? Okay. And some of you are really comfy on your couches and stuff, man. I wouldn't be doing that. They wouldn't let me bring my couch to school. I had a couch in my room last year, and they told me I couldn't bring it to this year. They said I had to leave it at home. See, last year I had the room. I had like the room. I had a couch. I had a recliner. I had like all kinds of fun chairs in my room. I had everybody in my room, like every day. All the kids were coming to my room, and they told me I couldn't bring it this year because of COVID. And all the kids came back to my room. They were like, "Where's all your stuff?" So, yeah. Hopefully when everything goes back to normal, I can have all my stuff back, and like you guys can come visit my room someday, and then I'll have all that cool stuff back. You know, there you go. Okay. Anywho, I got like, oh, this is so, I got like hoods. I can see like half of people's faces. Okay. Oh, Devin, you can leave your hat on. I can see you just fine. Okay. So is everybody?
Thank you.
Yeah, we good? We good? Yeah. Okay. So if you click on the classwork tab, and I want you all to get familiar with this, okay? I want you all to get comfortable with clicking. When you open Classroom, I know it comes up with this screen here, yes? It opens up with this right here. And everyone's used to seeing this stream here of stuff, right? Well, they don't want us to use the stream, okay? So they want us to get used to clicking on classwork, all right? So I want you to get used to clicking on classwork because that is where your classwork will be. And that is the easiest way for you to find it, okay? So when you click on that, hopefully, if I can keep myself straight too, and I want you guys hold me accountable. It's okay to hold me accountable too, okay? So each week you will have assignments grouped by week, okay? So this week, today, you have your vocabulary study and your grammar today that are due today, okay? When you open these up, you will see the worksheet with the vocabulary words and the Greek and Latin roots that you will be learning that day. Okay. And then you also see the Google Doc that you will be filling out and completing for that day. Okay. If it asks for your class period, you put class period 1. Okay. I'm trying to fix it to where they all say SSVA, but I haven't fixed it yet because someone else made these. Okay. So, but I have to go through and fix them. But I'm trying to go back. But anyway, if you will make sure, but you can put class period 1, but put my name as the teacher, but put class period 1. All right. So that is going to, the vocabulary there is going to be your daily work. Okay. Make sense? We good? Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So let's go into our daily grammar and syntax. Okay. So this one, you're going to have to talk to me a little bit. Okay. You got to talk to me a little bit. Think you can? Can you talk to me a little bit? Yeah. I'm so lonely in this big classroom, guys. You got to talk. Okay. So you have your notebooks out? Go ahead and get your notebooks out. Go ahead and get those ready so you can start taking notes. Okay, so today today we're going to be talking about nouns, okay? Who knows what a noun is? Go ahead, you guys unmute yourselves and just blurt it out to me. What is a noun?
Person, place, thing, or idea. We learned this in 2nd grade.
Okay, well, I'm glad you remember. Person, place, thing, or idea. Yes. So the core concept today that we are working on is going to be parts of speech that involve the job the word is doing or the function of its role or a role. Okay. So it's not just about the word itself. Okay. So what does the word do? Okay. How does it function? Okay. So the only way to know a word's part of speech is to see it as it relates to other words in a phrase, clause, or sentence. Now, you said you know what a noun is, but is a noun always the same? So is it always the same? So is a word only always a noun?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, so I want you all to tell me. So think about this. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I want you to write down, and you guys think about this for, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe even 15. What part of speech is the word oil? Just write it down. Write it down in your notes. What part of speech is the word oil? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? Okay, what'd you guys come up with?
Noun, black, sticky stuff.
Okay, I've got 2 people who says noun. Who else? What else?
Noun.
Okay, so who thinks it's a noun? Who thinks it's only a noun? Raise your hand. Only a noun. What if I told you it was more than that? Would it shock you? Okay. So it's a noun. You're right. Those of you who said it's a noun, you're right. It is a noun. Your car needs oil. The car does need oil, right? Oil is something that you use. So it's a thing that we use. It's that oil, it's that black stuff that we use. But look at that. What did we do to that sentence to make it a verb? I will oil that squeaky hinge before.
Made it an action.
Do what?
You made it an action.
Right. We made it an action. We made it the
A
action.
verb.
Yep. We made it the action. So therefore we changed oil to the verb. Okay. Let's see. Where's my comments? Okay. So there's an adjective. What do we do for the adjective? Look what we did there. The oil painting is worth $1 million.
You described the physical substance.
Right, we described something, a physical piece. We described something there. So we changed it to an adjective. So do you all now see how the function of the word, the way that we use the word, changes what the word is? Okay. Remember we said that oil, you guys agreed, oil was only a noun, right? You guys said that. Everyone here said, or most of you agreed that oil was only a noun. Am I wrong? A lot of you raised your hand. But as you can see, if we change where the word oil is in the sentence and how it's used, we can change what it does, and therefore we can change the function of it. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So again, parts of speech involve the job. Okay, so again, we're going to try this again. What part of speech is the word rock? What part of speech is the word rock? Who thinks it's a noun? Okay, I got a couple people who think it's a noun. Only a noun? Who thinks it's a verb? Okay. How do you think it's a verb? How is it a verb?
Because you made an action for someone.
Okay. Anything else it could be?
An adjective.
An adjective. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, I threw the rock into the lake. We all figured it out. It was a noun. We all know that rock is a noun. We know what a rock is. Okay. We live in Arkansas. We can find these anywhere. All right.
But we know who the Rock is.
Verb. If you rock the boat, I will become seasick. So rocking the boat, okay? So we've created it and made it a verb, right? We built a rock wall in our backyard. Okay, how is rock a adjective in that one? What is it describing?
The physical structure.
Yeah, but what is the structure it's describing?
That is made of rocks.
What is the
wall.
The wall, right, the wall. It's describing the wall, okay? All right. So the living noun builder, and this is what's posted on your Google Classroom. Okay, this is what your assignment is for today. You are going to write a career or a living creature common noun in the box. If you open that up, you'll see it. Okay, so everyone got their living noun builder open? You guys want to open that up on Classroom?
Which one is that? Never mind.
It looks like this. It looks like this right here. Do you see it? Okay. I'm going to go back to my slides. Yes. Okay, somebody's breaking up really bad. Does somebody have a question? Okay. So you're going to write a career or a living creature in the common noun or a common noun in the box. Okay. So don't go too overboard, but something that in the box. Okay. Y'all see the box. Okay. To the left, you're going to write 5 adjectives that could describe him or her. To the right, you're going to write 5 action verbs that he or she can do. To the right of each verb, you're going to write an adverb that could describe that verb. To the right of each adverb, you'll write a prepositional phrase that could tell more about the action verb you choose. And you're going to create 2 sentences using the living noun builder. Okay, and I will attach this image to your grammar piece. Okay, I will attach that for you. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about this? We good? Okay, everyone's just staring at their screen. I can't tell if y'all are like, working or confused or what are we doing? Everyone's good. Okay, because we're gonna keep moving because we got some things we gotta do. I'm gonna get everything done. Okay. I will post this as soon as class is over. Okay. All right. So where's my thing? Stop it. Stop. Okay, let's go back to here. All right, so let me see what else. I think if I'm correct, we're going to be doing, where's my agenda? Okay. Has anyone ever heard of the ABCD pre-writing strategy? Has anyone ever heard of that? No. Nope. Nope. Okay. All right. We are going to take a look at something right now, really quick. And then hopefully practice it and get better at it as we go. Okay? All right. Share my screen again. Like I said, I have so many screens open. I was ready for you guys today. All right. Can you see this? Yeah. Oh, good. Everything's working today. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. So the ABCD pre-writing format. This is also what I want you to take notes on because I want you all to be familiar with this. Okay. I want you all to know this. This is very, very important for your timed writing assignment that you have coming up that are going to open up in Summit today as soon as this class is over. Okay. So the A part of the prompt. Okay. A lot of times when we are looking at a prompt, when we are writing things down, when we see a prompt in writing. So we just look at it and we're like, oh my gosh, what am I looking at? How am I going to answer this? How am I going to write this? Okay. So in the prompt, the idea is to circle the key words. So what are they asking you to write about? Okay, these are usually nouns. And then square the task words. How are they asking you to write about it? Okay, these are usually verbs. You should spend no more than 1 to 2 minutes on that. No more. Okay, so when you attack the prompt, that's the A. Okay, that's the A. All right. All right, so then you brainstorm. So that's the B. That's the brainstorm. This is your pre-writing using whatever method the teacher instructs you to use or the method of your preference. I'm not going to tell you how to brainstorm something. That's your own ideas, okay? You do what you need to do in order to write something, okay? I'm not going to tell you how to brainstorm. Brainstorming is your own ideas and your own thoughts, okay? So you're going to write down ideas and things that matter to your subject, things that matter to you, and how you're going to, what you think is important to your prompt based on this information here. Okay? Does that make sense? So you're brainstorming the ideas here. Okay, you're not just going to start writing. If you just start writing, then you're going to get very, very confused. Okay? And you should take no more than 5 minutes for that. Okay? All right. Then you're going to construct your thesis. Okay, that's your C. What's a thesis? Anyone know what a thesis is? Okay, a thesis is going to be your key idea. That's going to be that one main idea that you're going to have people, that's going to be your first sentence. Okay, that you're going to have people, that you're going to want people to focus on. Okay, this is the main point that you're going to want people to get out of your paragraph or your idea, your writing. All right. All right, so your thesis equals the key words plus your task words plus the point you are going to make. Okay, so here's your keywords and your task words. Okay, so these are both in the A. You guys see how this is coming together, how all this flows? You guys still with me? We're going to practice this. I'm not expecting anyone to get this right this second, okay? I know this is not all easy, okay? Again, this should take you no more than 1 or 2 minutes to do this, okay? Okay, so all of this plus your writing time should be about 26 minutes, okay? Your ACT writing time when you're taking the ACT is going to be 40 minutes. That should give you enough time to go back to D and delete the errors. Okay? And that should give you time to go back, read from the beginning, and fix any of the errors. Okay, you guys good? Maybe?
Can you move the page up?
Which way? This way?
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Oh, wait, well, no, we're going to do this first. All right. All right, so there's attacking the prompt, and we're going to practice that here in just a minute. All right, so here's the other thing I wanted to teach you really quick. Like I said, guys, I know I'm throwing a lot at you right now, and I don't expect you to have it all right now and get it perfect, but we're going to practice a lot. Did you guys, when you guys were last year, did you guys learn the hamburger paragraph?
No, I don't think so.
Did anyone learn the hamburger paragraph?
Yeah, we learned it last year.
You did? Who learned the hamburger paragraph? Because I'm trying to figure out how many I have to switch over. Okay, so not too many. Okay, so in high school, we do a little bit differently. It's called the pie paragraph, okay? Okay, so pie, we do pie. All right, so hopefully this will focus. There we go. So
I'm allergic.
do what? Don't worry about this part right now. Don't worry about this one. Somebody said something. I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
I'm allergic to pie.
You're allergic to pie? Is that what you said? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I guess you're just gonna have to, suffer through, as we all do. Okay. So when you're writing your pie paragraph, you have your thesis, okay? So we talked about your thesis here as part of your C, okay? Right? So here's your C. That's your thesis. So you have your thesis. All right. Then you're going to write your point. So what are you trying to prove in this paragraph? Okay. What's the point? All right. So again, that's your P, that's your pie. And then you'll have, if this is not staying focused, sorry guys. All right. So then you'll have your information or a quote. So if you had a quote, or if you were citing something, all right, you would have your quote here, or you would have information, or like some kind of detail about what you're trying to say, okay, or what you're trying to prove. Does that make sense? This is where your information goes. But you need to make sure that you introduce it, okay? Don't just stick something in there and say, here it is, okay? When you're putting something there, you need to say according to, or so-and-so says, or something like that, okay? You just can't stick something in there and say, here it is, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. And then, how does this quote, how does this information up here explain your point? Did I totally mess you up with the arrows? Did I screw anybody up? Did I mess anybody up? So we were writing the pie format. This is what we have: our thesis, we have our point. So what are we trying to prove? Then we have the information. Then we have our information or the details. And then our own explanation, so our own ideas. So our opinion, explaining how this up here explains this up here. Does this all make sense? You can't tell if heads are shaking or computers are moving. Thumbs up if it's good, thumbs down if it's bad. Because I can see you. I know you guys can't see me because I'm on the screen. Thumbs up. I got shoulder. I got, okay, some. Okay. Okay, what questions do you have for those that are kind of like, eh? What questions do you have? It's okay to ask questions.
Everything.
What is, I can't hear you. I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit.
I don't know. I forgot my question.
Oh, okay. Yes, Matthew. The answer is yes. We will be using the pie format, and you'll be using the pie format for 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And the pie format only gets bigger and bigger. So there is an expanded version, but we are starting out with this as this is the small version. But there is an expanded version as you go forward. Okay. So you guys want to practice this real quick before we move on to the time. I'm gonna open up the timed one for you because it's timed on its own and you can do that on its own. But do you guys want to practice this before I let you go? I'm assuming that would be probably maybe a yes, because you get to get a preview of your timed writing. Okay. You guys ready? All right. The Odyssey's main character's perseverance led him to achieve his ultimate goal of returning home to his wife and son. Write an essay in which you analyze and explain the values and challenges of attempting to overcome obstacles to achieve a desired goal. Use specific reasons and examples to support your position. Okay, now the first thing you're going to think of when you look at this is like, I don't know anything about the Odyssey, right? That's the first thing you think of, isn't it? Am I right? Okay, you don't need to know anything about the Odyssey for this. You don't need to know anything about the Odyssey for this prompt. Okay? Okay, so because what does this say? What is it actually telling you? It says attack the prompt. So what are we doing when we're attacking the prompt? You guys tell me, what are we doing when we're attacking the prompt? Come on, guys, only got a few minutes, and then I got to open up the timed writing for you all. Okay, circle keywords. So what are some of the keywords? Hey guys, unmute yourselves. You guys can speak.
Right?
Okay, when we're attacking the prompt, we are circling keywords, which are usually the nouns. Okay, so first of all, does this first line mean anything? In the Odyssey, the main character's perseverance led him to achieve his ultimate goal of returning home to his wife and son. Does that mean anything in that prompt at all? Honestly, prompt at all. You guys tell me what you think. Why not, Matthew? You're shaking your head. Why not?
No. I didn't get any information for the story.
I can't hear you. Do what?
I didn't get anything for your.
Your-
It doesn't give enough information that's actually useful.
Okay, it doesn't have any information that's actually useful, right? It's just trying to confuse us, really. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna mark that out. I'm not even going to bother with it anymore because it's going to just confuse me. Because it has nothing to do with what I need to write about. All right? So I'm going to write an essay in which I'm going to analyze and explain the values and challenges of attempting to overcome obstacles to achieve a desired goal. Use specific reasons and examples to support my position. That is what my essay is about. It has nothing to do with the Odyssey. You see how that essay is trying to confuse you? Do you see where it's trying to do? Okay? That's why you have to attack the prompt. That's why you have to look at it that way. Okay? That's why you're looking for keywords. All right? So you are taking, so what, tell me where the nouns are in this here. Where are the nouns? Come on, we're almost done, guys. Where are the nouns?
Obstacles.
Obstacles, very good. What else?
Goal.
What'd you say?
Goal.
Goals, yes, goal. Some of you are breaking up really bad. I can hear you talking, but you're breaking up really bad. Matthew, if that's you speaking, then just type something in. Challenges, okay. Values and challenges, okay. Are there any other nouns in there?
Maybe.
Overcome.
Why don't we go, since we looked at those, why don't we go and look at this, at the task words? What is it telling us to do? What is this telling us to do?
To write essay.
What is it, Abby?
To write essay and analyze and explain.
Okay, I can't hear you. I was like, I don't know if it's my computer or what. All right, say it again.
It tells us to analyze and explain the values and challenges.
Analyze and explain. Whoops, I need to square those. Analyze and explain. Okay, yes. So analyze and explain. That's two of the things it's telling us to do. And it's also telling us to do what? Use specific reasons. Yes. Use specific reasons and examples to support our ideas. Okay? Okay. So now that you all have done this part, now that we have done this part together in class, okay, Now you can brainstorm and then you can do the construction of it. All right. Now, what I will tell you is on the timed write, you have 33 minutes to write it. It will time you out at 33 minutes. Okay. When I open this up for you, when I get it opened, let's see if it will share with you. Let's see. Let me stop sharing again. Where's my summit? Okay, now granted, you don't see all this because this is my page, not yours. But whenever I get it shared again. But this right here, I'm going to push out to you all. Can you see it? Okay, when I push this out to you all, you will need to open this up. Okay, when it says read more. It says read more. Please read all the directions. Read all the directions. Okay, you will need to copy and paste this into your browser. And then when you are done with this, you will need to click on this right here. Open that up. And you will need to complete this right here. This is self-reflection. Okay, those are the two things that you need to complete in order to complete this checkpoint. Does that make sense? Yeah, we good? Yes, no, maybe so. We good? Fantastic. Okay. All right, I know we ran over a little bit, guys. I am so sorry. Does anyone have any questions? I feel like we were rushed at the very end. Does anyone have any questions about this? Any questions? Nope. When are they both due? They're both due by Thursday so that I can open the next checkpoint for you guys. So by Thursday, these are due. Okay? By Thursday. Okay? Everything's due by Thursday. Cool? Cool beans? We good? Okay, if you need to review this video, I'm gonna have it posted by the end of the day today so that you all have it. And I will have another Zoom session on Thursday. It probably will not be at 8:30 in the morning. It'll probably, I'm gonna switch things around a little bit so that you guys will not always be at 8:30 in the morning. I hope that's okay, unless you wanna be at 8:30 in the morning all the time. But I'm gonna switch them around so that you guys can have it a different time. Because I know that some people have work schedules and things like that that they need to stick to, like some of my older kids. But anywho, again, if you have any questions or any concerns about anything, let me know. And I will do my best to get back with you as soon as possible. Okay? Okay, guys, you have a great day. I will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.